What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of Pips and Points. I'm your host, Jono. I want to give a special shout out to all my Piptonites. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate you all, and it's very easy to become a Piptonite. All you have to do is just hit the red button, the subscribe button. Just hit that button, and you are automatically a Piptonite, right? Now, what are the benefits of becoming a Piptonite? Well, first off, I do videos every single day, or mostly every single day. Last couple of days, obviously, I haven't made any videos. My apologies for that. I blame it on life, things to do. Can't be here all the time. But however, in most cases, I do videos every single day. Okay, with the odd occasional when a video won't get made, it happens. It's just I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, right? So if you find this content useful in any way, shape, or form, don't forget to destroy the like button. YouTube likes it when people destroy the like button, so make sure you hit the like button. Okay, so there's nothing more to say or to do. We're going to get straight into it, and we're going to start with our favorite indice of the day, and that is the NAS100. So we're going to get into the NAS right now. Couple things happened last week that I wasn't able to record, but I'm going to tell you about. So for example, the last time I did a recording was we done 2 trades, and those 2 trades were profitable. But I also did another trade on the Friday, and that too was profitable. So we're going to look into that in a little bit of detail, explain exactly what I did, how I got out, well, not how I got out, when I got out, and we're going to talk about all the good stuff. So that's this little trade over here, right? So we're going to go into the daily or the hourly, and to explain exactly what happened. So Friday morning, I saw this doji appear, right? So when I saw this doji appearing, bearing in mind that this was the high before and was very close to that little region, I did a market order and I sold. All right, so I sold, and obviously the Friday, that was non-farm payroll day as well. Okay, so that was around 1:30 UTC. All right, and when non-farm payroll came in, right, it had already dragged down to about this level, so that is this wick over here. Okay, so what I did was I brought my stop to this level right here, my trailing stop, because like I said in Thursday's video, no more reds. Okay, we're done with the reds. We're gonna make sure at least we're earning something every single day. That is the plan, and that is what I aim to carry out into this week as well, right? So I moved my trailing stop over here, and this wick is the one that took me out. Yep, so this wick over here, so this one right here is the one that basically took me out. It just yanked me out the trade. Right now, had I not had that trailing stop, I would still be in profit today. I'll be right about the same region where I got taken out. Okay, right, and I would have incurred overnight fees. So that was the benefit of being taken out of that trade. So let me let me bring this up a bit, because what I am going to do is I'm going to keep this here active, keep these little positions that are open active all through, and well, that's the plan anyways. I'll tell you why as we move forward into the future, but for now we're going to keep them all there. So all these are all locked, right? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is, let me get rid of this for a minute. Let's get rid of this one here for a minute, and let's see what is happening. So already we have a downtrend. Okay, now the markets is going to be opening around 10 o'clock this evening, so that is 10 p.m. UTC. So when the market opens this evening, I'm probably still going to be around, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do anything. Okay, I'm not going to do anything because I want to see what it does when I get up first thing in the morning, which will probably be around 5 a.m. and then we're going to take a look to see where market is, if market is still bouncing around this region or if it's come down lower. Now I'm expecting market to come down lower than this right now. Okay, eventually it's going to push up, and this is the zone that we've marked out. Let me change the color. Yeah, that's a bit too bright. Let's make it red. Okay, so this is the zone that we've marked out, and I'm expecting market to come to this area, all right, before it does its push up. But however, we'll see what market does. We're going to see what the price does, all right? So one of our Piptonites mentioned that they would like me to do bigger time frames out, daily, 4 hourly, etc. Um, I do that anyways, but well, I don't think I do it as much as I should, but I do that anyways. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this into a daily, so we can have an idea as to where everything is going to go in the coming days. Where is price right now? Let's get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of this for now. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. And let's, okay, so price is over here, right? This is where price is right now. Let me see if I can get a better shot. Okay, right, there we are. Here 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 we are. Okay. So on the daily, this is where price is. All right. Okay. Now, not myself only, but other technical analysis also agree with this particular move that we think is going to happen. Not set in stone, but we think is going to happen. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Please subscribe, become a pip tonight, hit the subscribe button. So this is what some of my fellow technical analysis think is going to happen. That price is going to push down from tomorrow, come down to about here, and then push up. Now we could get this move tomorrow, or we could get it through this week. All right, so this week we could get this move down and then up. All right, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And if I just move this way, yep, we'll see how it goes, because obviously it confirms these two. So it might come down to about this level and then start pushing up. Okay, so that's what I think is going to happen. That's what other technical analysis thinks is going to happen. If you do your own technicals, you might come up with that same conclusion as well, that we're going to get a new lower high, right? A new lower high, and then it's going to push up. So in between, then market is going to move, and I personally am going to be looking to see if I can take advantage of this move tomorrow, whether it comes down or goes up, regardless of depending on how it looks. I'm going to see where I can take advantage of this move, and hopefully it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day and a great week. All right, so this is what I think so far in regards to the NAS. This is what I think the NAS is going to do. There isn't really anything else to add. Let me just go to the 4 hourly briefly and see if there's anything else to support what I'm saying. Yeah, because if you look, it is bouncing off this zone right here. Actually, do you know, I'm just going to bring in another NAS chart. Right, this one's cleaner. Let me mark this. Let me give this a color code. Make this, yeah, blue, so we know this is the one that we put all the trades on, and this is a nice naked one, a nice naked chart that we can obviously look to see what's going on. All right, so on the 4 hourly, this is what we got going on there. You can see this level is being obeyed. All right, it hasn't broken above that level. Okay, and if it comes here, so if it makes its way down to this level, there's a good chance it could do that. It could do that, and possibly that, and then that. That is what I think. Okay, that is what I think. But we're going to see how it pans out. We're going to see how it pans out. And we're also going to work out the areas where we could expect a little bit of resistance. Okay, so this is another level. And obviously we have this little zone here that we're going to need to keep an eye on. We've got this little zone here that we're going to need to keep an eye on. And then as we move through the days and the weeks, as it makes its way up to create a new all-time high, we're going to be tracking this daily just to make sure that everything is clean and everything is more or less accurate. All right, so as it stands, let me just see if this structure looks you could say we kind of got a little something going on there, but nah, it don't look right to me. So we're just going to get rid of that. We're just going to keep the bottom one there, because the bottom so far looks like it's been adhered to. So we're just going to maintain that. All right. What else do I think is going on? Let's take a look. Let's see what else do I think is going on. So if you go to a daily, I'm pretty much going to see the same thing. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. So it's all about the journey to the next all-time high. Next all-time high is this zone right here. This zone right here. So this is the next all-time high. This is what we're waiting to break, and we're hoping to ride it from where it is to that level, the all-time high. You know what I mean? Which is going to be somewhere up here, somewhere, ooh, possibly even higher. Okay, so I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can spot to really strengthen this this analysis that we're doing. Okay, so right now also we can see here that price has already moved to this level already. It has already moved to this level. Let's have a look. Let's go into detail. Right, so as you can see, the wick has closed, has wicked through, and obviously it's closed up here. Okay, so tomorrow's wick is going to be important. Tomorrow's wick is going to be quite interesting to see exactly what it does, to see if it actually wicks through, because that too is an interesting price action level. That area is a price action level right here. The area of, what is it again, 1446 is also an important zone. And how far does this zone stretch? Well, it stretches all the way here actually. It stretches all the way here. Okay, so we know that zone is a good zone, and the bottom, that too is a good zone. Obviously it touches here and it goes through this zone right here, so the bottom, but we're not going to mark out the bottom, because these are the three zones that I'm most interested in, what it's doing in this area, because me and like many others, we are hoping that this is soon going to go into an uptrend where we can collect as many pips as possible, because as it's dancing around heading down, we have to trade very cautiously. So we can't obviously do some of the stuff that we want to do, because it's super risky to do so when it's in this particular move, because you don't know when it's going to jump up, and you pretty much just get what you can. Hence why trailing stop is super important in zones like this when the market is doing things like this. So you make sure that you lock in your profits as soon as possible, and make sure you lock it in at a very, very good level, a level that makes sense. So it's not just pull it anywhere or break even or all of that kind of stuff. I don't do any of that. Oh yeah, I just set it to break even and blah blah blah. No, I set it to a place where I make sure I'm still getting something out of it, but the place where I set it makes sense. So even if it does go against me, fair play, it went against me, but it makes sense, because even where I put the trailing stop before, so if you go to an hourly, even where I put the trailing stop, let me go back to the fingertip again. Okay, let's go back to the other one again. So even if you look at where I actually put the trailing stop, so this is where I put the trailing stop. I put the trailing stop right here, right? I put the trailing stop right here. Okay, this zone, just tell me if this does not make sense where I put the trailing stop. Like worst case scenario, if it does decide to push back up, all of this is all mine. And this is probably a 2-to-1 type situation in regards to stop. Okay, it makes sense for it to be over here than for it to be all the way up here to break even. Like, what's that all about? Do you know what I mean? And what if it goes all the way up there and then it then pushes down like what it done over here? Then obviously then you're double frustrated, because there was so much more you could have taken. Imagine, right? You bring your trailing stop to break even, right, which is somewhere up here, right? It goes all the way up, right? It stops you out there, and you've gained all of this, right? But because you had your trailing stop up here, it's taking you out the game up here, right? And carried on doing what it was doing. I'm not gonna lie, that will pee me off. Okay, obviously I want to use the proper word, but we can't, because it's gotta be child safe, right? So I'm not doing it. I'm not playing it like that at all. We're going to play aggressive, but we're also going to play smart. All right? So that's the situation there. Last week, three trades all in the blue. Fantastic. Well done, Jono. Well done, Pip tonight, for all you guys that saw the move and took advantage of it. All praise to you. Kudos. All right? And this is why you should become a pip tonight. This is why you should hit the subscribe button. This is why you should be following the uploads, because it is time sensitive, and opportunities that happen, like, you're able to jump in. Like, for example, tomorrow, what do you think this thing here is going to do? Like, let me just ask your opinion. Like, okay, so I'm going to be posting the video in the next few minutes. Right now it's 8:04. Okay, so I'm going to be posting this video. Like, it's going to take, well, once I've edited it and everything else, it will probably be up, let's say, about 9:30. So it should be up when market opens. Okay, so my question to you, and please put your answers in the question box. Where do you think this wick is going to go? Do you think it's going to keep pushing up, or do you think it's going to go up? Where do you think it's going to go? Where do you think it's going to go? Me personally, I have a pretty good idea where I think this is going to go. Where I think this is going to go. And my opinion, it's coming down. And it's going to go lower than this. We might get all of that tomorrow. It might take a couple days, but that's what I think is going to happen. Okay, so now we're going to move on to my next favorite asset class. And that asset class is going to be the Euro USD. Okay, so let me come out of this. Let's go into a high time frame. Days looks good, right? Now, I am super convinced, okay, that this is coming down. I don't know how far down it's going to come, but I do know that tomorrow's wick, or when market opens today, it's going to push up to this zone and it's going to start making its way downwards. All right, now this is not obviously God's word that I'm saying that this is actually going to happen. This is just an opinion. I personally feel that this is going to go up here, and it's not going to do anything up here for now, right? It's not doing anything up here. It's going to push down, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if it does push down tomorrow. But that's what I think the Euro USD is going to do tomorrow. Now, if anyone has a different opinion to me, then please feel free to share it. And then obviously we can talk more about it, because this is an area where we come to learn. We learn off each other. We encourage each other and motivate each other so that we can make as many pips as possible. So I highly encourage that you come on board and you let me know if you think my opinion on a downward move when market opens throughout this week, if I'm incorrect or not. Because I think market is coming down. Yeah, that's what I personally think. I think Christine Lagarde's speech, it did well, and those that saw it, well done to you for taking advantage of that. But I think the party's over now, and Euro's going to be doing what it does best, which is come down. And come down. And bearing in mind, when we're selling, we're making interest. I mean, not so we're making we're making interest on it when we sell. You know what I mean? So you don't really get charged overnight fees when you're selling the euro. But however, you do get charged overnight fees when you're buying the euro. So I want it to come down. So obviously I can make profit as well as collect interest. Okay? So guys, I think this is pretty much it. So if you find the content useful in any way, shape or form, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Become a pip tonight. I aim to help you. You are my boss, and I work for you. And my job is to over deliver, to satisfy, what's the word I'm looking for? To manage your expectations. Okay, manage your expectations. Deliver solid analytical data for you guys to go and do your own research, cross-reference, and make sure it all makes sense before you take action. And because I've said that, I now need to say this: I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please subscribe. CFDs carry a risk to your initial capital, so make sure you do your own due diligence, or you seek a professional financial advisor, before you do anything in the markets. You can lose more than you plan to lose. Okay, so now that we said all that disclaimer again, okay, I want to thank you all for coming over and watching another episode of Pips and Points. Today is Sunday, the 6th of Feb. So market will be opening very soon. So hopefully this video is going to be up before market opens, so at least you can look at what I'm saying and obviously do your own little research analysis and then see if anything makes sense and then see how you're going to play it, if you are going to play at all. All right, so I hope you guys have had an awesome weekend, and now it's about we need to get ready to get back into business. Okay, Monday's coming in, and it's Pip Monday. Obviously, we're going to replace the Pip with the magic M. You know what the M stands for, right? That's right, Money Monday. So Money Monday is tomorrow. Everyone needs to get ready for that. Hopefully no one in this community will be taking any form of red from tomorrow. Okay, hopefully nobody in the community will be taking any reds, and it's just going to be pure green and blue. Pure green and blue. That's the color we like. So I want to thank you all once again, and this is Jono signing out, and I will see you, or I will talk to you in the next video, which will be on Monday the 7th of Feb, hopefully. You guys have a wicked evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Jono signing out.